So guys and gals out there, we made a cool, fun little video here trying to showcase how much damage we could squeeze out of blue Matrona Diane, and it may surprise some of you. It was a really cool video. We had to sit down, crunch some numbers, think about the best team setup that we could do for this particular stage, which is Extreme Ifrit, the new deathmatch that we got from the Tensora aka Slime event, collab event, whatever you want to call it. So basically, the premise here is to try and build up our Gother passive for the maximum of 5 stacks, while also providing all the other additional damage increasing buffs, and do as much damage on the final phase, or wave 2 if you will, with blue Matrona Diane. So helping me here in this video is one of our fellow guild members and member of the Discord, also a member of the channel, Edoot. So I want to thank him so much for helping with this video. He is running a pure support team for me. He is running green Hellbroom, he's running red Gother, and green Merlin. I am running green Gale Thunder, red Gother, and blue Matrona Diane with Kane in the back. Now Kane in the back is very good because those 10% additional attack related stats from my Matrona are very helpful. It'll also stack with the Gale Thunder rank 3 buff, the Hellbroom rank 3 buff, and obviously the Gother stacking on his passive. So that is a lot of attack increase for your Matrona Diane. And I actually, later on in the video near the end, you'll see I actually got her over 42,000 attack. It was actually pretty incredible. And she did over 500k damage twice. So she 2-tapped the phase 2 entire health bar by herself with 2 skills. I used 2, I believe it was 2 rank 3 rupture cards. She did over 500k on both skills. It was a sight to behold, a sight to see. It was beautiful, and it put a big smile on my face because I love to see big damage, and I love to see some of the potential being shown, letting some of these units shine in videos like this. So if you guys and gals want to see other videos like this in the future, definitely let me know by liking today's video and commenting below what you think about it. Also, if you're wondering what my gear setup is for my units, I'm running all defense on Gother. That way, with the barriers, he's going to be taking a lot less damage to where I can keep building up that passive. That passive needs to build up for 6 turns from the start of the fight, because the first initial turn will not count. Then he will then build up that stack for the next 5. So it'll be 6 turns in total to really set this up if all things are going as planned. Also, do not use your rank 3 buffs until he's already at 3 stacks. That way that stack is still available on that 6th turn when you're ready to go off. Because if you do it on, like, say, the 2nd stack, it'll be gone by the time he's stacked up to 5. So you don't want to have that happen, because then you're going to lose a lot of attack potential when you're trying to see how much you can do on that, basically that final turn. So just some things there to consider. This team is a lot of fun. This team works as well. If you're not trying to just get massive damage, it doesn't matter. This team will work perfectly. If you're running this and your opponent's running a full support, it's a very good team to run. And there is no dupes in my Matrona. She's 1 out of 6, because thankfully this really doesn't really need dupes, because you're gonna have plenty of CC between you and your partner anyways to go first. And on top of that, you don't need to really rely on ultimates at all. This is purely using her rupture card. Same thing goes for red Jericho, which we also showcased in a prior video that a lot of you enjoyed. So just things there to consider. If you're looking for more of a speed run, obviously you can do multiple DPS between you and your partner, or maybe they just run full support and you run a couple DPS. So there's definitely some things that you can do there, but this particular video is really just showcase what blue Diane can do, and right now this is the best place to showcase that. And man, her damage potential is crazy. I am running her on attack and crit damage as well, because she's sitting around 95-96% crit chance, because of her cosmetics and her crit resistance on her passive, the way it works. So she's got close to almost 100% crit chance at the start of this fight, which is actually incredible. And that's before you take into account Kane's passive as well, which will further increase that crit chance and crit damage. So it's really nice to see. I am running burn resist food as well, if you couldn't tell by the start of the video. And really that's about it. Some of you, depending on how your Gother's gear is built up, you might need to run silver barriers to keep that passive going. But for a lot of you, bronze will be fine, especially with the attack increases that your partner could get on the Merlin from, you know, obviously us using maybe just spare Helbram cards, spare Gil Thunder cards, running a Kane in their back row as well. So there's a lot of things to really help make that bronze card still be very, very viable, even for some of you that aren't, you know, on the I'd say optimal level for gear for your go-through. So you can still perhaps pull this off for sure. But that's pretty much it. I don't think there's really too much else to go over there. I think we went into it, and you guys and gals are going to see here on this last phase what she can do, and it's absolutely amazing. So enjoy the rest of the video. Until then, don't forget to subscribe, tick notifications, and if you want to play the game in beautiful full screen, use my affiliate link from BlueStacks in the description below. It really helps the channel out, and it's free to download and use at any time at your leisure. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. Don't forget, again, subscribe to notifications, like, comment, join us in the description at our Discord, and all that other good stuff that we've already repeated, I think, twice now. So I'm getting out of here. Until then, peace.